Konnichiwa! And welcome to Vickerverse Sports Chat. Not sumo today. It's just a little welcome there in Japanese. It is the Japanese Formula 1 Grand Prix. So just watching it now as the qualifying is about to start. Guys, welcome to the morning show. The daily sports show. Morning show. It's not morning everywhere in this beautiful planet of ours. Welcome to the show. Lots to get in through today. Holy freaking moly, there's a lot to get into. But before we start, as usual, that is our email address on top. If you want to get a hold of us, vickerversesportschat@gmail.com. Get a hold of us, guys. Tell us what you're doing, what you're feeling, what's up. If it's a crap, is it not crap? Tell us. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Always super important. And of course, I want to shout out to everybody in green in the chat, all our members. Guys, thanks so much. Namaste. Thanks so much for all your support for the channel. We seriously appreciate it. Thanks, guys, so much for that. As you can see in the background, beautiful Japan, Mount Fuji, Suzuka, the Formula 1. Let's get straight into it. Let's go see our topics for today. There you go. International football, shitload of games happening in yesterday. We got NBA, NHL, Major League Baseball has started as well. Holy freaking moly. Rugby, cricket, IPL starts tomorrow as well. Holy moly. Then we got the NCAA tournament. Formula 1. I need a break. No, let's get back onto it. Let's get that one out of here. And we'll start off with the Formula 1 because I'm watching it at the moment as well. Formula 1, there we got the logo. Yes, that is the Japanese Grand Prix there in Suzuka. Qualifying starts now. But if you saw the practices, it was definitely Mercedes dominating. But it looks like McLaren are coming up a bit. So that's going to maybe catching up a little bit. That's going to be super interesting. But guys, if you want to, Ryan and myself will have a update, a preview for the Grand Prix in about 2 hours time. You know, the young man's still sleeping. You know, now he's probably what he's watching. He gets up for stuff like this. Otherwise, no. But never mind. We will have an update, also a preview of the Japanese Grand Prix in about 2 hours time. That should be coming out. So check that one out as well. All I heard is that old Lewis and Kim Kardashian. Never mind. That's just rumors. Let's get that Formula 1 out of the way. Here we go. And we'll get straight into it. International football. Last night there were so many international games there. Let's put those up. Soccer 1, Soccer 2. Let's go through them quickly. It's a very result-based show this morning. China. Oh, China. Beat Curacao 2-0. We got New Zealand losing to Finland 2-0. Solomon Islands losing to Bulgaria 2-10. Solomon Islands. Boys, you got to try harder. Australia beating Cameroon 1-0. Venezuela beating Trinidad and Tobago 4-1. Hi, Ronnie. Iran losing to Nigeria 2-1. We got Indonesia thrashing St. Kitts and Nevis 4-0. Uzbekistan beating Gabon 3-1. Azerbaijan beating St. Lucia 6-1. And Benin beating Liberia 1-0. Guys, it's not finished. It carries on. There you go. Then we got Togo drawing to Guinea 2-2. We have Kenya and Estonia drawing 1-1. Russia beating Nicaragua 3-1. We have Austria beating Ghana. That's a big surprise there. 5-1 for the Austrians. Good result. Then we have Montenegro beating Andorra 2-0. South Africa drawing with Panama 1-1. Jordan and Costa Rica drawing 2-2. Saudi Arabia losing to Egypt 4-0. Niger drawing to Libya 0-0. Greece losing to Paraguay 1-0. Let's get those out of the way. There you go. Then you have Guyana beating Dominica 2-0. Rwanda beating Grenada 4-0. Algeria beating Guatemala 7-0. Holy moly. England drawing to Uruguay 1-1. We have the Netherlands beating Norway 2-1. We have Switzerland losing to the Germans 3-4. It was a good game though. Spain beating Serbia 3-0. Morocco drawing to Ecuador 1-1. Then we have Belize. Belize losing to St. Martin 2-3. And Argentina beating Mauritania 2-1. But I don't know if that's a real... it looks like a 2-1 for Argentina. Not the greatest result, but never mind on that one. Let's get those ones out of the way. It's tiring. Let's get down to our next segment. There is some rugby results. Yes, Super Rugby. Yesterday we had that Moana Pacific against the Highlanders. Highlanders beating down 39-19. The Brumbies losing to the Waratahs 28-30. The Hurricanes slaughtering the Reds this morning 52-14. Later on today it is Blues Drua and Western Force against the Chiefs. I'll get those results in tomorrow for the show and of course the table quickly. That is your Super Rugby. Then, of course, URC yesterday, yes, Sharks beating Cardiff there 21-15. Made Vicar happy. Wasn't that happy, but he was happy they won. The Warriors beating Benron 31-10. And Leinster beating Scarlets 36-19. But it doesn't matter because today it is Bulls Munster live on the channel. Vic's doing that one. I think that's at 1:30 or 1 o'clock. Check that out. Live on the channel. Connaught against the Ospreys. Then the Lions against the Dragons. I'll be doing that one. I think that one's at 4. And the Stormers against Edinburgh, I'll do that one as well. That will be around 6:30, I think. Great stuff. And at last but not least, Zebra against Ulster. So join us today for the rugby. 3 rugby URC rugby games on the channel. Join us for that. It's going to be a cracker. Then we get into cricket. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, cricket. IPL starts. The IPL starts tomorrow. Holy moly. If you want to see some crazy, absolutely nutter fans, join watch the IPL. If you haven't watched cricket yet and you're thinking, those 5-day games are boring, those 1-day games are boring, you've got to check out the IPL. It is super exciting. Fans are crazy. Lots of excitement. Good rock and roll. I call it rock and roll cricket. Rock and roll cricket. It's absolutely screamer. And I've chosen my team for this year. It is the Rajasthan Royals because of this man. 15 years old yesterday. 15 years old yesterday. I'll try to pronounce his name. It's not that easy. Vaibhav Suryavanshi. He's 15 years old. He made his debut last year already in the IPL. This young man, I just hope he stays grounded. In India, things blow up, man. This guy is like a rock and roll superstar. So let's hope he keeps his head down, plays his cricket well. 15 years old, Rajasthan Royals, my team of the year for the IPL. Let's get that one out. Let's go into the EuroLeague because there were a lot of EuroLeague games last night as well. And let's go quickly through that. Fenerbahce lost surprisingly at home, the leader against Zalgiris Kaunas from Lithuania, 82-92. They're good win there for Kaunas. I watched a bit of that game. It was an intense game, back and forth, crazy stuff there. Then Panathinaikos Monaco, I did that one live on the channel yesterday. I see some sumo wrestlers in the crowd there in Suzuka. Panathinaikos against Monaco, 107-97, big win there for Panathinaikos. They needed that one big time to get to those playoffs. Then, of course, Baskonia, big surprise, beating Hapoel Tel Aviv there, 118-109. Barcelona beating Red Star Belgrade 92-88 and Partizan Belgrade beating Valencia 110-104. What's up with Partizan? Since they have no chance winning the playoffs, suddenly they start winning games. It's crazy in the EuroLeague. Watch it, man. It's absolutely amazing. Let's check out that table there in the EuroLeague. I just made that a bit bigger. Fenerbahce still out there in the lead. Olympiacos, Real Madrid, Valencia, and they are all almost qualified there. It's getting tight there for those player spots there. Hapoel Tel Aviv and Zalgiris Kaunas, those are your top 6. And in the play-ins, it's Panathinaikos, Barcelona, Red Star Belgrade, and Monaco. And I think that's how it stays. Monaco has to worry a bit because they've got injuries to Daniel Tice and to Mike James. They're two top players there. The top scorer there, James, and Tice, the top rebounder. So they're in a bit of bother. You saw that yesterday. They only had one center on the floor, Kavarius Hayes. He fouled out there in the 4th quarter. So they're in a bit of trouble, Monaco, at the moment. They can't even bring anybody in as well because that is done as well. So, if they don't come back, they're in trouble. That's what I'm saying. Let's get that out of the way. That is your EuroLeague basketball. A lot of basketball today on the channel. We got, yes, college hoops. Yes, women's college hoops there. And some good games last night there by the women. North Carolina losing to UConn there, 42-63. Notre Dame beating Vanderbilt in a tight one, 67-64. Minnesota losing to UCLA big there, 56-80. And Duke just pipping LSU, 87-85. By the ladies, let's get into the men there quickly. And last night's games, St. John's losing to Duke 75-80. Alabama losing to Michigan 77-90. Oh, Michigan State. I think wanted the two Michigan teams to come through, but Michigan State did lose to UConn 63-67. And last but not only, Tennessee beating Iowa State there 76-62. I'll get into all the stuff tomorrow and the bracket and stuff when the other games that take place tonight are finished. Then we get into a little bit of Major League Baseball. I'm not the biggest baseball fan on the planet, but the only good thing about baseball is you can sit in the stadium, watch a bit of sports, and eat your ass off, man. That's what I like about baseball. Let's get into the baseball then quickly. The Yankees beating the Giants 3-0. We have the Athletics losing to the Blue Jays 2-3. We got the Rockies losing to the Marlins 1-2. We got the Royals, Kansas City Royals, there losing to the Braves 0-6. The Angels beating the Astros 6-2. The Mariners beating the Guardians 5-1. The Tigers beating the Padres 5-2. And the Dodgers beating the Diamondbacks 6-4. That is that one. Let's get that one out of the way and get into the NHL. There were only 2 games in the NHL yesterday. The Red Wings beat the Sabres 5-2. And the Blackhawks losing to the Rangers 6-1. Last but not least, let's get into the NBA. There were 10 games in the NBA last night. Whew. Wait up. I'm just going to have a drink of the white stuff. Cheers, guys. Just to tell you quickly then, the qualifying, that's only in Q1 now. Antonelli got the fastest time there at the moment. Still 6.5 minutes to go in Q1. Piastri and Norris there. So let's get into the NBA. We love a bit of it. I love the NBA, man. Not as good as EuroLeague, but I love it. Clippers beating the Pacers in a close one, 114-113 there. In Indianapolis, Kawhi Leonard there with 28 points, 8 rebounds and 3 steals there for the Clippers. Good win there for the Clippers. The Hawks losing to the Celtics 102-109. Pitch out there for the Celtics, 36 points, 7 rebounds, good game for him. The Heat losing to the Cavaliers 128-149. Rockets beating the Grizzlies 119-109. Kevin Durant there with 26.6 rebounds, 10 assists. I just want to check out quickly what my man did. Where is he? Alperen Sengun. He had 14 points, 8 rebounds. Good job there by the Turkish international. Turkiye. Then we got the Bulls losing to the Thunder 113-131. The Pelicans losing to the Raptors 106-119. Zion Williams there with 22.7 rebounds. Not good enough for the Pelicans. We had Barnes there for the Raptors, 23.6 rebounds and 12 assists. The Jazz losing to my Nuggets 129-135. Yes, Mr. Triple-Double, Nikola Jokic, the Joker. 33 points, 15 rebounds, 12 assists. Come on, man. The guy leads in assists, in rebounds. He's up in the points. If that guy's not MVP, I don't know. He's Mr. Do-It-All, man. Mr. Do-It-All. Nuggets, MVP for Nikola Jokic. Then we're going over to the Wizards, losing to the Warriors 126-131. Kristaps Porzingis there, the Lithuanian with 28 points and 8 rebounds for Golden State. The Mavericks beating the Trailblazers 100-93. And the Nets losing to the Lakers 99-116. Luka Doncic there with 41 points, 8 rebounds, 3 steals, and absolutely no defense. Luka Doncic, man. Do some defense, son. But they won. That is the most important thing. That's it for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. I want to wish you all a fantastic day. Don't forget to join us for the rugby later on this afternoon and check out our Formula 1 update. So that's me. I'm going to watch the rest of the qualifying, chill back, have a bit of the white stuff as per usual, and otherwise join me tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. I want to shout out to Mo. It's our new member. Welcome to the Members Club, Mo. Fantastic stuff. And let's check out that poll I did there. Are you looking forward to the Football World Cup? Only 55% of you say yes. Yeah, I must say, I must agree with you on that one. I'm not really into the World Cup at the moment. It'll change most probably when it gets closer to the time, but at the moment, I'm really not into it at all. I'm looking forward to the basketball and stuff like that. Guys, that's the morning show, the Daily Sports Update show. I wish you all a good one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.